I had a couple questions about doing Venn diagrams, so I just wanted to make a couple notes. Of course, the easiest thing is to probably just draw them by hand and scan them in, as several of you have probably already done. You can also use a camera or a digital camera or your phone camera to do a drawing and take a picture of it. Just make sure that when you insert it in your Word document or whatever you're using, that you use a low resolution. That's usually sufficient for these kind of diagrams, or else it's going to be add a lot of megabytes to the size of your file and it may be hard to upload. But otherwise, one of the easiest things to do besides just drawing and scanning it is to get a paint program. And on Windows there's a program called Paint that comes free with Windows, and on the Mac you can get a program called, I use Paintbrush, but there's also several programs that you can get, and just do the drawings that way. So I just want to touch base on doing that. So I'm using Paintbrush, and usually in any paint program you can select a circle and just draw it in, and so the main problem will be drawing circles and getting them to overlap. The main problem in the paint programs is that once you draw the circle you usually can't move it very easily, so just be careful when you're first drawing it. For 2 it's fairly easy, for 3 or more it may be more difficult. So here I got a fairly good diagram where they overlap in the right way. And then once you overlap them, usually you can select colors and fill in areas nicely. Usually it's a little paint bucket. So I'm going to select red here and just fill in the middle. And you can also type in text, type in numbers here. So you might want to select another color and fill in a different area. And if you just click inside the region, if it is a good paint program, it will just fill in that region. So that's one trick you can use. You can also use the little scribe, and if you have to put in numbers, type in how many you may have in a certain area and things like that. So as I said, it's sometimes hard to move them. If you want to, what I do is you can make a template in Word and just make the circles. By default I think they get filled in, but you can just click on the area and bring up the fill and just make them empty. The one thing about Word is that you can move them around, and then what I do usually is that once I get a diagram I like, I just do a screen capture of it and then go to my paint program and just insert it. So, and then the same kind of tricks can be used then. Just do your paint bucket and fill an area. May not quite fill properly, but you'll get the idea. So same kind of tricks, so that should work. So any of those ideas, if you've got any questions or any problems, just drop me an email and we can see what kind of paint program might work for you.